Hi, I'm Cloudy, and today is the day I decided to clean out my bedroom, tidy up my bedroom, aka the section that I dedicate to store my makeup because everything is a bit overflowing right now. So there is no better chance for me to sit down and just film a makeup tag video. I think this idea is so cool, and the name of it is Makeup Declutter Tag. Yeah, it's all about the makeup that is unused, unloved for another reason or two. Maybe they just get in your collection and stay there. I don't know, it's like you don't use it. So this is a little bit of a talk through video when I show you the makeup that I will declutter in the future, because they are not my favorite. Some of them, they fit into the prompts, but I will not declutter them just because I'll tell you why. So let's get into the first one, which is makeup item that is not practical at all. To me, is lip liner in general. You can see that I have a few in here, but somehow it doesn't work for me. This kind of makeup style, I don't know. I'm not wearing any makeup today, so that you probably cannot tell, but my lips are proportionally odd to my face, and it gets odder when I try to overline it as a trend, and even when I don't, it still look a little bit unflattering when I try to use lip liners. So it's probably not my favorite step when it comes to makeup, and maybe it's just for me, it's just the shape of my lips, and maybe it's just my style. I still prefer an ombre lip, like the darker color in the inside part and then kind of blur out towards the rims to any other techniques. So yeah, lip liner indeed. So impractical to me. The second category is a mascara that is definitely expired. This is L'Oreal Lash Paradise Voluminous Lash Paradise. Okay, yeah, this is totally so expired. I do I keep it for sentimental reasons? This is the first mascara that I fell in love with, and I still think this is one of the best one. But then I have the Essence Blush Princess. It's good too, it's great. And I keep telling myself that I would repurchase it one day. Maybe I will, but this is old. This is more than 1 year old, and I'm definitely not gonna use it. Even though there's still product left in here, but no, I'm disgusting. No, I'm not gonna use it. Ooh, a red lipstick that you never wear. This is the Luster Real Color Lipstick from Eclipse. This is a K-beauty brand, and it is more of a sheer formula, and the color is like a red with strong pink undertone. Like back in the day, it's like 3 years ago when I first started to know about makeup. This is one of the first lipstick that I bought. Like, can you imagine that? Like, I would never get rid of this one because it holds so many good memories of that time. First got into college. That was good time in a nutshell. That was the best time of my life, and yeah, I believe back in the day I love this formula. It's quite sheer when you just apply one layer, and the color is a wearable red, but right now red is not my favorite anymore. But it brought me back to good old day. So do you have a lipstick like that? A red lipstick? The fourth one is a high-end item that is not worth the money, but it also, to me, the product that wasn't worth the hype. And okay, let's talk about good old days. The ABH Modern Renaissance. It was okay. I don't want to say that this formula is subpar because the matte is amazing, but this palette only has 2 shimmer shades, and that's just not enough for me. That's one thing. The second thing is that I find matte shadow is quite easy to make. Right now I can tell you 5 brands that do matte that is better than what inside of this one. So I don't understand the hype, or maybe that's a problem of good old days, that it's good for 2016, the year that it was released, and then the world moved on for the next big thing. And totally, I don't think the price tag and the quality are matched up to each other. I'm sorry, like, I know a lot of people still love it, but to me, I tried it so way too late after the hype. The hype is gone, and everything left is what you have to see it in the most objective way. And from my very humble opinion, this is not that good. A drugstore dud, and I have to mention this is the Butter Blush from Physician Formula. Did I say that? The shade is a natural glow. Just look at the shade of the blush. It's too pale to me. It would never show up on my skin as a blush, even though it has a pink undertone. Not undertone, like a pink tint in it. It would never work for me as a blush. It's basically my skin tone. And maybe that's a problem with me for purchasing this. It came in a set, so it wasn't like I had a choice or anything. But even when I use it as a highlighter, actually I use it quite often as a highlighter, and it's not that good. And I believe with this intensity of highlighting particles, it would never look good on me as a blush, even though one day I might get the actual shade that works for me as a blush. You know, it's too shimmering to be a blush. Like, it's never gonna give me a soft glow that a blush should give me, you know. It's way worse than the actual butter highlighter. It's that highlighter is so beautiful, like soft and ethereal, but this one is a total dud. Once again, let's talk about eyeshadow palette, but this time it's something that you forget that you had. And for me, this is the BH Midnight City 16 color shadow palette. Here's what's in the inside. This is not my color story. I was such a fool to purchase this one. There was not my thing. There's nothing wrong about the formula. I think this is quite nice. Every time I use it, I'm surprised. I shouldn't be surprised, but then I am because the look, all of it looks turned out to be so beautiful, and the shimmers are quite interesting. It's like, it's not entirely duochrome, but then the flip, the color changing quality is really enticing. But then I don't get to use it because the color story is not a problem. It's very cool toned and grayish, and then it has some warmer section in here, but then it has no purple and pink in it, and that's a big issue. And I think it's discontinued, and when I look at it, I think it's pretty, but there's no spark moment to me, like no inspiration. It's like when you look at something, you have to get that kind of feeling, and I don't feel anything about this. So maybe I'm gonna use it now and then. We will declutter it one day, but not right now. This is something that I'm gonna declutter very soon, or maybe right now. A foundation that is not my shade match, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. The shade I have is 230 Natural Buff. This is way too dark for me in any occasion. If you live in Asia, like imagine living in Asia, there's nothing as such winter shade or summer shade. There's no remarkable changes of your skin tone due to seasons, because you cannot have that kind of seasonal thing when there's no seasons. So at one point, I think it could fit me when I get a little bit tanned. But then I don't. My skin tone remains the same throughout the year. So I bought this for like 3 years ago. So this is disgustingly old and totally expired. I just don't have the time to clean out my makeup vanity yet, so it's still there. But then the formula is really good. I am never into foundation, so I listen to the hype. Like, I was that girl. We all like that. We all keeping up with the hype and just listen to everything that people tell you that this is so good, this full coverage and this oil control. But no, I'm not a foundation girl, so it's never for me. I'm gonna declutter it. It's just too dark. I try to wear it. It's like, it's still very full. I try to wear it, but it's never matches me. Okay, another complexion product, a concealer that I cannot make work. And this is the same tip concealer. This is also a Korean brand. I have the shade 1.5. This tiny little thing is so overhyped. Back in the day, this is O2. I'm gonna declutter it. Everyone that I know on the YouTube and Vietnamese beauty blogger environment, back in the day, everyone loves this because of the affordability of it. When I say it's affordable, it's real affordable. And I don't think that I've heard any bad things about it. But then, I don't know, it's very thick and unblendable. It's not creamy and movable at all, even though it's a liquid form. And by the way, this liquid packaging, I hate it. But it's quite liquidy, it's quite thin, but then it dries so quickly under my eyes, and it's squeezing like crazy. And maybe when I first used it, I was deluded to believe that it worked. It's totally fine. It worked. But then, no, when I get to know more about makeup, so now it's not like a delusion, it's just the more you learn about makeup, the more you practice it, you realize that there are certain type of products that you can work well together, that's more user friendly. But there is something that was not meant for you. So no matter how hard you try, it's still very mediocre. So it's not about the product, it's also not about me, it's about the learning curve. Oh, the last one. Oh my god, we come to the last one so fast. I must have talked so quickly in this video. But the last one, okay, I have to read this. If you had to start one makeup category from scratch, what would it be? To me, it's eyeliner. Totally, absolutely eyeliner, because up to this moment, I have not found for myself one single liquid eyeliner that I truly loved and usable to me. And that's sad, that sucks, because I have tried like 7 or 8 of that kind just to figure out that maybe it's not something for me. It's a sad situation when it comes to eyeliner to me. So, okay, hypothetically, if I had a head start in my makeup journey, once again, I would have never spent that much money on eyeliners. Maybe trying to read more reviews, trying to kind of collect more opinions on what I like, and just bought one liquid liner that is good to great. It's like I don't want to expect it to be extravagantly amazing, just good and okay so that I can use it occasionally. And a cream gel liner, yes, also cream gel liner. I have not found one that is amazing, that knocks my socks off. No. And then I could try something that's more fun, because to me, like, graphic liners and like colorful things is more my vibe right now. So maybe one gel liner could be black or brown. Liquid liner could also be black or brown. And then cake liners. You know, I think that Sova Beauty, they have a cake liner palette. You have primary colors, you have black and white, you can mix and match. So cool, so versatile. Maybe start from that, and yeah, trying to invest in the core items rather than the abundance. Am I stupid, or do I really think that purple and pink eyeshadow look would never go well with a black liquid liner? The very black and matte one. That's what I think. That's what I feel like every time I try to mush the two of them together. Or maybe I'm just so amateur when it comes to doing makeup. That's my opinions, and really want to listen to yours. Hey, and it's so done with this makeup declutter tag. I want to do more tags in the future, because this is so fun. It's just sitting down and talking. It's really a relaxation to me. Once again, I'm Cloudy, and hopefully we see each other again. Bye!